Are live.
Yes, that's good news. Good night and
Welcome. This is the very first ever Tribe Hour Ask Us Anything session. My name is Mirella Mellama and I'm the marketing lead of Tribe Tampere. We have some amazing guests here tonight to tell you about Tribe's history and also about Tribe's present day. Maybe it's better that you guys introduce yourselves. Vesku, maybe we'll start with you since you're the history dude here, so.
because I'm old. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can start introducing myself. Hey, I'm Vesku. Yeah, I'm. How would I say? I've been I tried from the very beginning, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. Like, yeah.
You are a co-founder of this whole organization that we are in today. So yeah. And Teemu, you are the COO of
Yeah.
Tribe Tampere. How does that feel?
I don't know. I need to do something responsible and be serious. That's my job. But I'm not capable of that, so I don't know how to put this on. But yeah, I'm the CEO, so I try to basically support the closest people in the team and in the tribe to help the other people around. So helping people. That's what I do, and I'm actually here today to learn about a little bit tribe history. Also, I've been also for quite early stages, but it's always nice to learn something new. So, hope that Vesku tells us
Yeah.
a lot of stories.
We're here like gathered around you, so like please teach us, O Master, about Tribe's history.
Yeah. True.
And then we have one more person here, our fellow. We have this Tribe Fellowship program, and she's our fellow. Her name is Nee, and she will be here taking your questions, both from YouTube and also from Facebook Live. So when you are in YouTube or Facebook Live, you can just like type in your questions there, and then Nee will be here to get those questions to us, and then we will answer those questions. But we have also some questions that you send us beforehand, which is very cool. We will answer those as well. But maybe let's start like just why is tribal? Like what? Can you
Yeah.
just like tell us how was this whole thing established? Why and what even is tribe?
Yeah, Tripe has been many things for sure in different times. They will tell probably later what is it today, but yeah, Tripe in general, I think it started because there were many people having same ideas that there are something has to happen in the startup scene, and some more collaboration has to happen in Tampere. And as I said, it was the effort of many people and many organizations coming together, and it's very much done together. I can only like go through what inspired me to start doing something like this, but there were many other things like affecting it. If I'm talking my personal point of view, uh, it's like maybe it started when I was like I'm an engineer, so I at some point I was working in the Helsinki-based startup in the education sector, and then after that, because I have been in the startup scene for a while, and then I was from the engineering background. I thought like everybody who are doing or related to those things have to go to Silicon Valley. So I just bought the flights and went there for a while, like and discovered that scene because yeah, that felt right thing. And then I came back with a lot of energy, like I needed to do something. And then when I was in Helsinki, actually working in that startup, I got to ask quite many times like what is happening in Tampere, like in the startup scene, and I was like, okay, there's something happening, but I didn't really know, like there wasn't like one holistic picture, like what is really happening, and then then when I came from the valley back to Tampere and decided to settle down here, I wanted to like impact it more, especially after one certain event. There was one day when I was sitting in one place, not to be mentioned, but one place. There are two organizations working the same table, and I asked the other person that presented the other organization that, okay, what is happening in the other organization this week or in the future, and they just said that, okay, I don't know, it's like ask them, like they work side by side, and and then afterwards, after that, I was ranting to my mom. Actually, I was visiting to my mom's place, and I was saying, like, can you imagine there are two organizations like Tripe that they don't work, like, they don't know what they are doing together, and that was quite an interesting moment. And then my mom said, like, should you do something about it?
So Tribe exists because of your mom, basically.
But as I said, I was just one person coming from one background, and many people from other organizations had the same idea at the same time, and something need to happen in Tampere. Like I wasn't the only one, but then after that, that's what inspired me to start doing something related to bringing the organizations closer together.
So you really wanted to enhance the like startup organizations working together and collaboration.
Collaborations, something. Whoever had something to do with entrepreneurship and startups, like just making them come together and work together. So yeah, that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
Like then afterwards we started just meeting all of the organizations, and of course, people said that it's not going to happen. Like I was also messaging some people, like they were like, okay, it has been tried so many times before, and how can you make it work like this? Demo probably knows. A little bit also like it
because there's been multiple times they've been trying in Tampere to establish some kind of an entrepreneurial community, and it's always failed after the founding members have been moving on. But now it's our fourth year almost starting soon.
So when was this? Like when was Tribe actually established? When did this all madness start?
Yeah, it was. We started planning and having the first meetings in 2016. I think the first gathering was September 30th, 2016, if I remember right.
Right.
Like, and we met at the Finlayson area.
Right.
Yeah, I remember it.
Perfect.
Yeah. It was a grand gathering. There were like people from different organizations, and also city officials were part of that already back then.
You provided us with a slide that has like a bunch of organizations. So, can you tell us a little bit about like what is that slide about? Are those all the organizations that started Tribe, or?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, it's like the Tribe logo wasn't there, but it's.
But now it is.
Like,
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, but this was pictured made by Taina Ketola from Pirkanmaan Liit, and we were very inspired about the madness of the picture, because it's pretty full of stuff, different organization groups, but we just kind of knew that they were not talking with each other so much, or didn't know so much of each other, and that was the idea of Tribe to bring them together.
Yeah, I can totally understand. Like if like looking at that slide is like I can make no sense of it. Really. Like I can understand that there was a need that like something has to be done for these all organizations to start talking together and like start doing things together. And now, as you said, it has been almost 4 years of this collaboration, and Tribe has really grown and like started doing a lot of different things. Can like one of you say like one of the biggest changes that you kind of see that Tribe Tribe made or like has established in these years, even in like your personal perspective?
Vesku can start.
I guess.
Yeah, then I can.
Yeah, I think like for me the biggest change has been maybe acting as an enabler, like that we have been like encouraging different like uh, groups to start and to develop the ecosystem even more. Like we have been kind of like functioning as an engine for new initiatives for the ecosystem. I think that is the coolest part that I can think. And through those like different people and different events and different like new initiatives that we have enabled, it has enabled like helped more people. Like I
Yeah.
think that's the coolest thing.
Yeah, I think for me, I think one of the biggest thing that is happened with Tribe by accident is probably the amount of international people that we have here. It's because it basically, if you would go in Thailand in a youth hostel, you wouldn't have this much different ethnic backgrounds in one place. So that is really nice also because you learn a lot and it's not something that we try to exclude or include only international and young people here, although there is a big part of our people here. But it's nice to see that they have found this place as their community also, because what I understand, it's not an easy place in Finland to get a job if you don't have Finnish skills, for example. And we are the rare places, I think, in this city also that actually have fully on. We only speak English here, basically. Yeah, so it's.
Yeah. It really is, and of course, Tribe is not only for those communities that were in that slide. Tribe has also like enabled a lot of individuals, as you said, like internationals, but also, of course, Finnish people as well.
Yeah. Me too.
All three of us are on the couch at the moment. But yeah, but there's also a nice video that is a little bit the story of like how Tribe was established, because we are now at platform 6. We moved in here in October in Åkerlundinkatu, but Tribe had a different premises before, and the community built basically the whole place together.
Yeah.
And we have a video about that, so maybe we can watch the video and maybe you can a little bit like tell what is actually going on in there. So
I can try. Yeah. It's from the very early days. Yeah.
I have a few.
Yeah, here it is, the first meeting, like first meeting outcome. Like we were sitting around tables, like these kind of round tables started happening back then. Then there was like a founding meeting in the summer of 2017. We actually founded Tripe Tampere ry. And there are a lot of workshops. And then like initially we thought that we are not having a space, it's just a network, and that was the impact that we wanted to create, to make people talk more. But then there was this space coming up from the city officials, also gave input to that, and then we started to renovate it. There are no toilets in place at the first place, and it was like yeah, there are walls, and we broke the walls down, and yeah, this was summer 2017. It was really like felt like an endless summer in that sense, because it was like endless painting job. But it was very fruitful and rewarding, because you could see the place happening, and we had around like 30 to 40 volunteers, like, and people to paint it. We even made our own floor. Like, there was no that kind of floor. We got a little bit of money from the city of Tampere to just renovate the place, and then the first event started happening, even though it wasn't ready.
Yeah.
And yeah, there were all kind of stuff. We designed it, and whoever wanted to put a put anything anywhere, they can do it. If we had this doers do attitude. If you had an idea, you can just make it happen or paint that wall black if you just had the idea to paint it black. And
that's how the red wall in the did came up, because I asked from Vesku like, what color should we paint this, and whatever you want. Well, and there's red.
There's a grand opening party preparation, a lot of preparation for that. Then a lot of dream catchers were built and a lot of people were participating, and then there are some like random Chinese CDs, a ton of random Chinese CDs somebody found them. Then they're gone up there. Of course, like this place doesn't exist anymore, but yeah. Then there was a grand opening party, and we were like, "Whoa, this many people came!" Invited some people over. Yeah, feels surreal now in Corona time. Think about that.
Yeah, it does look pretty epic party. I wish I was there.
Yeah, it was an epic. Yeah, some team gatherings, and yeah, then the action really started, like with some events, and yeah, we just got the internet for that event. I remember we were so screwed in the, like, there was the hackathon event, the EduHack was like happening, and we just got the premises ready, and but we didn't have internet, and in the hackathon it's pretty much mandatory to have an internet connection. And yeah, I remember calling different places so much during that time, and then we just got the internet before the hackathon started.
So everything went well.
Yeah, in that case, yeah. Sometimes maybe not, but.
Yeah, it really looks awesome to see little pieces of the history, and well, you can see here maybe people are familiar with the visual identity also of Tribe, made by Heikkisalo, if I'm
Heikkisalo, yeah.
yeah, but there were some other suggestions, like this visual identity was not like the first one, so well, not the only one, let's say, not the only suggestion. So let's see what others suggested, like what Tribe could look like if the voting went differently. So this is what we look like right now. So this is our visual identity, which I very much like. But there were some other ones.
Yeah, I think this. Yeah.
We could be.
Oh, I remember this. Yeah.
Like this. Yeah, this was a strong candidate. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely like the pink and turquoise ones there, but I can see some familiar elements with the circle text and everything. And then there was a third option as well.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
this could be awesome.
I voted actually this one. Now I remember. Yeah, I wanted this. I wanted back to 70s. Oh man, this looks like a.
This looks like
yeah.
a.
Perfect.
Wow.
We spent a lot of time in different
yeah.
like thinking about this. I remember, and the voting was done like in pizza box. I remember, like
Pizza box.
Yeah, there was such a pizza box after the founding meeting. I think actually, we founded this one. Like we voted for this one. Like, and there was a pizza box, and then we made a hole in it. They're like, okay, count your votes here. put your vote here. Yeah.
That sounds perfect. Nee, do we have any questions yet from online?
No, but we have some comments, like just saying the names of the designers like that.
So we have some comments, not questions, but comments online.
Yeah. Yeah, just one person probably said the name of the designers of the possible Tribe visuals, Heikkisalo and I know Siroinen.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah.
Was also part of designing of these, like this. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for the comment, and like hopefully there are people online who actually have some information about Tribe's past, so please feel free to not only ask questions but share comments as well if you know something or have like a fun memory of something that happened. But we do have some questions that we got beforehand about Tribe's history, so
No cookies.
no cookies this
No
time,
cookies.
just like
Okay. and is there some structure on this? I just read it and
You just read it and let's see who has the best answer and
All
picks the
right.
winner.
How is Platform 6 and Tribe connected? Oh, hard question.
That is a difficult question because we are at Platform 6 now, but we are Tribe. Can you explain that?
Oh man, I wish I could. Yeah, we are in a house called Platform 6, and we are part of Platform 6. So Platform 6 is this house, this entity that we are at the moment, and we are just one ecosystem player in here. So we are occupying the 5th floor here in Platform 6. So we are a resident of Platform 6 in a kind of way.
Yeah, and also we are the community operator here at Platform 6. That is kind of, we are a resident, but what our job here is to make sure that the startup community of Platform 6 startup houses active and collaborative and stuff like that. So
Yeah, exactly. To be in the centrum of startups in Tampere. Yeah. Place to be.
yeah, that question gets asked a lot, I think. It's
I
like,
understand,
it's
yeah.
like, what is Platform 6? What is Tribe? And like, what do they have to do together? So now you know.
Oh, true.
No, my turn.
Yeah, your turn.
Turn. What is it? Are there other tribes in other cities? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, are we unique? Do you know?
Yeah, of course there are. Sorry. There are. That's a good question.
Tinker.
Of course, we think like this is quite unique model of organizing the whole startup collaboration, or it was at least at that time when we started, right? And I think Tampere is perfect city for that because we are like big enough to have multiple players, but still more small enough for all of them to kind of talk together and know the people that are in the ecosystem. So if it would be in a bigger city, it would be much harder, and one player could be having the critical mass there easier. For instance, in Helsinki-sized city, it's already possible like that one player can have a critical mass.
Maybe we should like branch out, like do this like Tribe franchise
Yeah,
that like different cities and
Yeah.
countries
and
and
that was actually one idea back then.
Yeah, it was.
Maybe Teemu remembers also that's why it's called Tribe Tampere, because we thought it would be what like Tribe Istanbul or Tribe like Tribe Singapore, Tribe Paris or whatever. You could like build them anywhere.
so everyone, like, if you are now in Singapore watching this, like, there's a possibility that you can have your own tribe there as well. So keep your ears open and get the best tips on how to raise your own tribe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see what's next.
Mhm. Oh, let me get rid of my key. All right. There is. How was the red brick accelerator established in Tribe?
There's someone who knows that, like, Red Brick Accelerator had something to do with Tribe, because Tribe has had like many projects that have been like initiated by the people who kind of went through Tribe somehow. And Red Brick Accelerator was one of those. Do you have any idea how that happened?
RBA is Red Brick Accelerator is really good example of this kind of project or this kind of initiatives that the Tribe has started to support. Wasn't the main idea in the start, but there's become a lot of these projects that we started to enable, and Red Brick Accelerator is one of those. And Vesku remembers better, basically, because you were probably the first one that Mirza came with his idea, right?
Yeah, it was there was an idea, and we had like a person who was really passionate about doing something like this. So then yeah, it's a nice project in Tribe history. Like this kind of project we wanted to enable, like if somebody had an idea to develop the ecosystem and had the drive to drive it forward, of course we wanted to help, and that became like our thing in the later stage, also like to start to help this kind of initiatives more and more. But Tripe was one of the first ones.
Yeah. And Red Brick Accelerator is a successful startup accelerator that helps young startups to get the know-how and get all the help they need at that stage. And but that kind of came through, like Tripe supported that idea and like connected Mirza, who was the founder, like with right people. And
Yeah, it's basically a lot about Mirza himself, but we just gave him the right ways to go, and in the end it's a lot about the individuals and the teams who come to seek for our help or something, that they need to actively also driven people to do that we cannot carry them on all the way. But Mirza was this kind of driven person, and yeah, it was easy to help him out like this.
cool. Still got a lot of questions here.
Nice.
I guess still no questions from online, or okay, let's go.
Does Tripe sell something?
Do we sell something?
Them can answer this better now. You know.
Actually, I just received one comment. Mirza wanted to share his new factory experience for all. And who
Mirza wanted to
is
hear.
that?
Did you comment yourself, Mirza?
The account is One Sanderman, and he said he asked if it was
Okay.
possible to do. Well, he did it. Like just a follow-up comment from the previous one saying Mirza wanted to share his new factory experience. Yeah.
Okay.
So he asked if it was possible to do. Well, he did it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, as you can see, almost everything is possible here if you are a driven person, like we are here to support.
Yeah. If you have an idea and like something that you want to really develop, especially if it helps the ecosystem, like it was like we could help with that. Yeah.
But do we sell something?
Sometimes hoodies.
Yeah, and stay tuned because we're going to have a quiz at the end of this session, and the winner of the quiz is going to get a Tribe shirt. So you can buy that with your knowledge.
I have that one too.
But,
But not really. I wouldn't say that we basically sell anything. Like it's at the moment we are not selling anything. We are only buying.
there's something again from the
Yeah.
All right.
There's one question from our audience. What is Teemu's ideal date like?
Is that a day or date?
Date.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so
is
tell us
that-
about your ideal date.
Oh my God. Is that from?
There's someone interested, definitely, there in the audience.
Might that question come from Ender Sandman?
No, the question comes from Enrique Monterino.
Okay, Enrique.
Enrique. So now we know who's your secret admirer.
I know. I've been talking with Enrique actually that I should move to next door of him. He's living here in the 4th floor. So my ideal date would be, it could be also with you, Enrique, but it would be on a hammock, and that's it, nothing else.
And we do have a hammock here in our
Yeah.
space.
Yeah, and
Which
it
is yours.
has.
Is that
yeah.
why you brought it here, so you can like bring people on dates here?
Let's not go into that, but it has a wheel on it, so I can take it a lot of different places. So yeah, it could be.
Okay, next question.
What has been the most successful project so far? Well, that's hard. We have many successful projects here.
Something that just comes into your mind, like, of course it's hard to say which is the most successful,
Yeah, it's
but
super hard. Like,
something that kind of stuck in your mind.
yeah, well, Well, I remember well when we did the first Tribe X event.
Yeah.
That was like there were many people involved again.
What
and
is Tribex?
it was just an event to gather together startups and investors and create cool content for them because that wasn't really offered here in Tampere before, and then like that developed into Stream Startup Festival and what is very like so cool project, so many cool projects. Red Brick is a cool project. Like there's like yeah, there are so many. Like the first startup weekend was a very cool project, also, and yeah, even all the construction was very cool project. All these moving stuff that we have made together and
True.
like different. Yeah, there.
So many.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are very many.
True.
Let's see what's next.
Nice. Something personal, I hope. You can ask more personal
Oh,
questions.
definitely.
I
Teemu
do
will
not
be
mind.
very
Yeah.
eager to answer all personal questions that you
Yeah.
send.
Why was Tribe called Thumper Fail initially?
So
This is-
Tribe was called Tampere Fail.
Yeah.
What?
Thumper Fails.
Yeah.
You have the better insight, I have to say.
Yeah, it came in the like quite in the first meeting ever. That was just like everyone's opinion. Like Tampere was failing of something. So it's like okay, what we name of this group? Like we should name the group of something like to something. But yeah, nobody just know what it could be. And then somebody says like, yeah, why not Tampere fail? Because it's happening.
So why are we called Tribe and not Tampere Fail? Like what happened in between Tampere Fail and like Tribe? Why did you change it?
I don't know. Somebody.
People didn't like it. Yeah, I was once again rooting for this because I thought it was brilliant, but yeah.
Yeah, but somebody like thought that maybe the failing is not so good name. Like at the end, maybe it has some.
Too much stigma from the previous year.
But I do like the name Tribe. It is very descriptive. Like we are a tribe. And we have a question from the audience.
Yeah,
All right.
we actually have two questions from Mirza Sagdadi. First question, how did self-hack start? And the second is the question for all, pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Let's get to pineapple on pizza, yes or no first, because that's a fast one. For me, that's a yes.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not having like everything goes.
Yeah, I'm also poor, so if there's a pizza, it's definitely not mine bought. So I will eat it, whatever there is, but if it's preferable, I will not have pineapple there.
So, okay, but in self-hack, you do have pineapples on pizza, right?
Yeah, probably. That's a very specific question, but yeah, that's my other project that I've been developing, the self-hack project, where we help people to have time and space to think about their lives. But it's not, well, it's partly related to Tribe, because early on we started hosting these kind of like self-leadership things in Tribe space, like the previous space in Ninkatu. So and then some people actually came for those sessions, and then they stick from those sessions. I think Mirza is also one good example of that kind of person. So you don't always have to host like business related events. I think to attract cool people to the community, it can be just something that is ongoing all the time. If you're talking about how to build communities, like something that is joinable, easily joinable, is that a word or not? I don't know, but easy to join. So and happening regularly of different kind of topics that the people can join. I think that has been always a strong point of Tribe. Like we didn't categorize so much. Like it's always like strict business things, even though we hope for it, but it's like giving opportunities for many kind of people, like and enabling that while hosting different kind of sessions and events.
Yeah, and self-hack is still ongoing and
Yeah.
very much alive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
What's next?
Is it my turn or Vesku's? Let's see.
Let's see.
The
You-
pineapple.
You can use dictatorship here. We don't
Yeah,
have
that's
turns,
true,
just
that's
like,
true.
Go
Yeah.
for it.
I'll
Where
take the
did the idea of Tribe come from? I think
We
we
answered
really
that,
much
yeah.
answered it.
And we have a question from the audience.
Yeah, it's not a question, it's more like a comment regarding the name. So Selena Kustula said, if I remember correctly, also Tribe's Slack was called Tempera Fell at first.
Temporary fail.
Tempera fell at first. The Slack channel.
Oh,
Yeah, it was.
Is that true?
Was called Tampere fail at first. It was going on quite strong, quite long time.
Quite a long time. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
we're just a recent
But then
years.
somehow when we started to get involved in the city, researching for options for collaborating more with them, maybe Tampere fail so good outside if you think about it, like that just
Yeah.
really wants to support some Tampere fail.
It's kind of like, you know, when you're a kid and you create your first email, which is something like Angel Dust 22 or something like that. It's
Yeah,
like,
that was
this sounds
yours.
like a cool name, but then when you want to be like more professional, you're like, yeah, I'm just going to use my own name. This kind of like sounds like the same kind of story that like, let's like, Tampere fail, that sounds so cool, but then, oh, we got to talk to city people. Let's be something else.
Yeah, maybe that's not the only reason, but
Okay, who goes next?
maybe the Teemu goes next.
Sure. What has been the most fun project or event? For me personally, at least, it was easily the renovation of the first place. I really enjoyed. I remember the frustration, like.
The video looked really fun. I was like, I wish I was there.
but it was exactly that. There was a lot of moments of frustration because the painting seemed never endless project. And then when we got the painting done, start the floors. So I really liked everything, and you really get to know people really well when you're renovating with them. People get frustrated, and yeah, I like it. It was super nice and weird summer 2017 to spend inside.
But it's really a good way to like bring the community together, and here as well at Platform 6 5th floor we had this like talkoot, which we haven't discovered an English word that is better than talkoot, so we always just use talkoot. So kind of like bringing people together and building the place together, and that's like a good way to build a community as well.
Yeah, and I think like all of those people who've been participating in these events, it brings a lot of this ownership towards the building, and I think it's important in communities that you have this feeling of ownership, what you're doing here and where you are at. So yeah, that's why I like the renovation. Is I think the most important part, one of the most important parts, being here, talkoot.
Let's take a few more questions, and then we have the quiz coming up very soon. So
Can we participate on that?
no, because you know the answers. So
But I
that's
need
like,
a new shirt, kind of like.
maybe
Is it a hoodie or t-shirt?
it's a T-shirt.
Well, I need a hoodie.
Does Tribe have an age limit?
Yeah, do we? Because like it seems like a place that like people are in their 20s or 30s, or is there like an age preference or a limit? Can anyone just?
No, there hasn't been at least.
No, and we would actually hope a little bit more like mature people here also, because we are quite not mature. It would balance out a little bit this place.
And to be honest, we have had different age groups, like doing projects, so or being part of projects. So
yeah, I think the combining factor is like this kind of entrepreneurial mindset. If you have this kind of growth mindset or entrepreneurial mindset, startup mindset, how you want to call it, but I think if you have that and open mind, it's a good place to be.
Yeah.
yeah, That's true.
And there's a question from the audience again.
Yeah. So the question is, what is the constant challenge that Tribe has to deal with? What is the constant challenge? That
Constant
Tribe
challenge.
has to
Oh,
deal with?
that's a very good question, actually.
I think for at least for me, it's explaining what we are for myself, internally to other people and externally other people. So just explaining what and who we are, and that's why I think we are here also today.
Yeah, and I can relate to that as the marketing lead of Tribe. I've been trying to do that for like 7 months now, and I don't think I'm still succeeding very well explaining like what exactly Tribe is. So that is like, this is one of the reasons why we're doing this right now. And another question from the audience.
Yeah, it's a comment. Somebody said talk code is community work.
Talkoot is community work. Yeah.
talkoot.
Yeah, that's very true. Let's take one more fast question, and then let's go to the quiz.
Can I answer? If I
You
take
can
it-
take two.
two,
Whoa.
nice.
I'm fast forwarding this. What is the founding date of Tribe? That is a good one.
Do you remember the month even?
Is it like July 2017, 8th of July or 6th? 6th?
But July.
6th or 8th of July. Now I forgot. Sorry. No. You can comment down.
I think the July is close enough.
But, is Tribe only for startups? You take that.
Definitely no. Like it's more about the mindset than the legal entity than you're doing. So yeah.
Yeah. Actually, startups is just like one part of Tribe. Like probably
Yeah.
our three main target groups are yes, startups, but then like talented and driven individuals who want to be part of the community, but also the communities that have to do with entrepreneurial things. Like we had the first slide. So Tribe is just hugging all of those together and uniting and making them work together. But now, if you have listened to us very, very intensely, you should know all the answers to the quiz that is about to start very soon. And don't forget that the winner will get this like really awesome Tribe shirt. Not this one. This is mine, but a clean one. So in your size, preferably. So anyway. The quiz has, I think, nine or 10 questions, and let's see. So you can join the quiz by going to joinmyquiz.com on your browser or on your mobile phone and putting there the code. Damn, it just dropped something.
Yeah, my phone. I was trying to sneak in.
Putting the code 930688. And you should be able to join very soon. And once we have people online, hopefully people are joining. If not, maybe you guys can also join, and maybe Teemu, you can finally get that shirt for yourself. So.
Yeah, but it needs to be hoodie. My hoodie has been, it's not lost. I know where it is, but I haven't had it in the last 4 months. I'm lazy to pick it up. So I need a new one. But I bet that I probably am not sure if I would know all of these.
Do we have anyone joining yet? Apparently not.
Take some more
We can take some more questions while we wait people to join.
I have,
Yeah.
have to see what's here in here. Has Tribe always had employees? No. Yeah, it's just been only like, what, year and a half or 2 years.
Yeah,
Hired the
we
first-
had always had kind of somebody
Yeah.
who's been working for Tribe, but employed by us. It's been around 1.5 years, and about 6 months that we had actually multiple employees.
And City has helped a lot
Yeah,
in
yeah,
that
they've
sense,
been
like
great support for us.
to supporting
Yeah.
with the community manager.
Yeah, I myself joined Tribe July last year, so I've been working like 7 months now, and it has been really awesome. Do we have people in the quiz yet?
I don't see the code anymore. Then
Joinmyquiz.com and with the code 930688.
How do I
It's
get
it's
there?
going to be a really easy quiz for the only participant at the moment. Your tribe shirt is like almost you're already wearing it basically, but let's hope we get some other participants still in the quiz.
My quiz name is Meow.
Yeah.
Okay, so now Teemu is also in the quiz.
I think there's somebody.
So whoever is joining, you have to battle Teemu for that shirt because he really wants it.
Yeah, I'm battling Nauta. Beef. Yeah, there's going to be beef.
But
All
maybe
right.
you can answer one more question.
Yeah.
I can take one more question. What have you personally gained out of being in Tribe? That is a good question. Maybe a lot of support, of course, and a lot of like positive emotions. Of course, there has been times that have been harder, but I think the overall feeling like empowerment through the people that we have been helping, and they have been like helping us back. Like I think that's what I've been like. Of course, all the like international organization knowledge for myself, but overall like the empowerment. Like that's just way beyond.
No, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Would you say Teemu the same for you?
Am I evil if I don't?
Yes.
No, I mean that is it's of course like it's kind of it's very true. Like it's really nice to see people that you have somehow help around. Like because for me, I think the biggest thing is that I can make some kind of difference in this ecosystem in kind of way that people wouldn't go to those normal jobs or this like corporate life, which is nothing wrong, but I think too many people choose this because they think it's the only option. And that's why I think it's important to have these communities like us because it's a long road. A lot of need to be done to change your mindset that you can be a little bit uncomfortable at start, especially with the entrepreneurship. If you think about that kind of road, and yeah, you need a lot of support. So I think it's important that we have community supporting other peer people, and I love that because I've gotten so much support from here. With my own company also.
So you, if you are watching, and when you are watching, you have been our inspiration.
Yeah.
At least for me, I know. Yeah, some of you are.
Yeah, a lot of
probably
social
watching,
capital.
so.
That sounds awesome, and I can totally agree with that as well. Like the community is totally awesome here, and it's like, to be honest, like I've also been like a worker, but like being inside of this community, I also feel like these kind of thoughts of entrepreneurship are starting to like have a seed and maybe growing.
Nice,
But
that's
let's
the
see.
idea.
But let's see.
Yeah.
But that's really what this community does to you. That like it gives you support and like belief that like you can do this, and we're here to support.
Yeah, what is Altista in English? Like, you know.
Kind of
Expose.
expose.
Yeah, that's something like kind of exposed to the ideology that it doesn't have to be a well-paid job that you're doing. You can also get energy from people around you and peanuts.
Yeah. But hey, it looks like we have 3 people in the quiz right now.
My goodness.
Is that wow? And Teemu was one of them. So you have to fight these 2 people for that tribe shirt. So I think we can start the quiz because we are running out of time. So let's go and let's most of all see like how well does Teemu actually know answers to these questions. Like, so the first question: what was Tribe Tampere's original name?
Actually, I kind of know because we went through this yesterday.
Yesterday, we also went through it today, like 15 minutes ago. So if you if you remember. Right, and we have the answers. It's also about the time, right? Like if you answer really quickly, so you have to, yeah. Yeah, but Tampere fail was the right answer. Let's go to the next one. What was Tribe Tampere's last location before Platform 6? We also talked about this a little bit. Now, yeah, it had a name. Startup Åke, Platform 5, P47, or Muumitalo? In the night as well, as you know, Muumitalo is open in the night. Yeah, but P47 was the name of the last place. Next question. When was Tribe Tampere established officially? Now this we went through a lot of times today, so 92 April is my birthday. Why is your birthday there? Who made this quiz?
I smell cheating.
Yeah.
But I'm still in third place, so.
Cheating, not even win.
Yeah, but 2017 was the right answer.
Yeah.
As we established. Next question. Who cannot collaborate with Tribe Tampere? As you know, we are very selective, and we don't. Not everyone can just like walk through the doors and start collaborating with us. So
I wouldn't say completely no to vampires. Like, it's intriguing idea. If somebody would.
yeah, but only one of these is correct. Only one of these we do not collaborate with. But yeah, the right answer is entities who take lives, like vampires and werewolves and serial killers. But when it comes to talents or startups or entrepreneurial communities, you are welcome.
I think these people are killing it. Like.
Yeah, definitely. Next question. Which of these projects are not initiated in Tribe Tampere? So as we talked, there were a lot of projects that was kind of like came through Tribe Tampere somehow, but one of these projects was not initiated here, as far as we know.
Yeah, that's true.
There's still some time to answer. So,
But like,
Red Brick Accelerator, Slush, Stream Startup Festival, or the first startup weekend in Tampere?
it was me, I was too slow.
But yeah, Slush actually. As far as we know, we don't know that it came through Tribe, but
I think it's been there before us.
probably, yeah.
I think it's
Maybe Tribe was established in Slush. No. How are Platform 6 and Tribe connected? This is something that we also talked about earlier today. Is there a simple answer to this? Through wires, veins, and architecture. Platform 6 is a startup house, and Tribe Tampere is the community operator. Tribe Tampere owns Platform 6, or Platform 6 owns Tribe Tampere?
But ain't that through wire, veins, and structure kind of also? It's quite. It's true.
Depends on what you mean with veins, but. But yeah, Platform 6 is the building, and Tribe Tampere is the community operator.
Yeah, I tried my luck. It wasn't the veins.
Who are sitting on the couch now?
Ooh.
No?
Who are we? Are you having an identity crisis at the moment?
Oh yeah, I can actually answer multiple
Yes,
here.
there are. First, you have to count how many people there are on the couch, and once you have done that, you have to choose like three correct answers
Yeah.
with titles. Haha, we made it more difficult for you. You can't guess through our names.
I think I was.
But yeah, I'm the marketing lead, you're the co-founder, and Teemu is the COO. And we have more questions. What type of organization is Tribe Tampere?
Depends on the weekday.
Are we a dictatorship? Are we capitalist? Are we for-profit company or non-profit company? Ry. We actually didn't talk about like how does Tribe get the funding? Like where does our money come from?
Yeah.
That was actually one of the questions, but we didn't. You didn't pick that one.
Ouch.
Oh man.
Yeah, well, most of the funding comes from the city.
Yeah,
It
we are
goes out
basically
to the
public funded project.
grant.
Yeah. And finally, what was your favorite thing about this Tribe Hour session?
Teemu's dating life.
But yeah, we do want to have, of course, a little bit of a feedback of like, what did you like about this so we can make it better the next time. The history of Tribe, Teemu's dating life. I think we need to have that more, at least like you and Enrique are definitely interested in your dating life. So
Yeah. It's a puzzle, so we have to take a whole hour of that.
good production, fun to send comments. That's good. That's good. And actually, at this point, I really have to give like huge thanks to our caretaker.
There's one more
There's
question.
one more question, but that's also like, what would you like to improve in the next Tribe Hour? Ask us anything. So it's also an open question.
Yeah,
While you
they-
answer that, again, like huge thanks to Ilya Fedorov, who is the caretaker of Tribe, but not only that, he's the caretaker of our like tech today, and he has set up this like awesome studio for us. He has these 2 cameras. He's like been doing this like 24/7 to make us look good here. So it's like Ilya is your guy if you ever have any tech problems or anything. Not even problems, but like he can solve them. he's doing this. Like stop already.
There should be one more camera here to Ilya, because it's fun to see when he operates those 2 cameras and then 2 different computers. It's
Yeah, he's all alone there, like operating everything, and see how good it looks.
oh good.
What are the comments? Cookies for people, thumbs up, and something in Chinese.
I presume. Is that Sandberg?
That's probably
That's
yeah.
Sandberg backing off. Yeah.
We apologize if it's something that is not appropriate,
Yeah.
but we don't know what that says. Who was the winner of the quiz? What was the name?
Nauta.
Nauta.
Beef.
Nauta. So Nauta over Kissa today.
Yeah.
Anyway, Nauta, we hope that you will contact us. You can send an email to community@tribetampere.com, or if you are already in Tribe Slack or somewhere, you can contact me, Miralla Melemma in Slack, or whatever channel you prefer, and we will have a Tribe shirt for you, but not for them.
Shame. Probably need to do some laundry then. That's yeah. Can I be here next week? Can we also like get another shirt option?
Yeah, actually, the next session will be, we're going to do this every month from now with different topics. And the next one is going to be Wednesday, the 7th of April, the same time, the same places. We have been thinking that we should do this like to Instagram Live as well. Yeah, so now we were in YouTube and Facebook Live, but like Instagram Live is definitely going to be there next month when we do this again. Thank you everyone so much for joining. I had so much fun and I learned so much from like Tribe's history, and of course you can see the recording also later in Tribe's YouTube channel, and it's going to be there in Facebook Live as well. So share to all of your friends. Follow us on social media, subscribe to our channels.
Is that what you do then?
Yeah, exactly.
I need to learn that.
You do, yeah, you do. It's like that's the way how you get subscribers. I've learned that from.
What kind of
social
links
media.
we have?
Yeah, subscribe to. We actually don't have them right now. Maybe next time we will have some like links so we can point to.
Yeah, learning process.
But thank you so much, Teemu. Thank you so much, Vesku, and thank you also Ni very much for the questions, and thank you Ilya so much for the tech. And see you next month.
Ta-ta.
See you.